Welcome to the Pneumatics Configuration Guide. We are going to set up the IP and DNS settings for the Pneumatics device. Once you've logged into the Pneumatics UI, you will want to go to the Configuration folder. You want to select the Ethernet ports /WAN menu item. For this example, we will be configuring ETH1 so that we do not lose connection to the Pneumatics device on the interface that we are managing. So you will click on the interface name that you want to manage. We will set the role from the drop-down menu. In this case, we are setting a wide area network, so WAN, which is the outside connection to the internet. The other options are sub for a LAN connection for the subscribers, and OOS for out of service, so that interface is not used. So we are changing this interface from out of service to a WAN interface. You can set the configuration mode to either static, DHCP, or PPPoE. We will set this to a static configuration. We will then enter the IP address received from our internet service provider. In this demonstration case, we will use the IP address 192.168.110.25. You will then want to set the subnet mask that you received from your internet service provider. In this example case, we will use a Class C subnet of 255.255.255.0. You will then enter the gateway IP address from your internet service provider, your ISP. This will be 192.168.110.1 for our example. And then you will set the DNS domain name server domain. For this example, we will use pneumatics.com. Then you will enter DNS server 1, 2, and/or 3. You need to enable at least one DNS server per WAN interface. We will leave the DNS server that is configured here as DNS server 1 as 8.8.8.8, which is Google's public address. We will also use a IP address of a DNS server from the ISP 192.168.110.250, and we will leave the DNS server 3 as 0.0.0 because we do not want to enter one for this example. You will then want to set the uplink speed for this interface. For this example, we will have a 20 megabyte uplink. So we would enter 20,000 kbps for 20 megabytes. And for the downlink speed, we have a 30 megabyte interface. So it'll be 30,000 kbps. For this example, we are not configuring the WAN 802.1q tagging. So we will leave that disabled. Then you click on the submit button, and that will set the interface, and you can check on the list. The IP address that you set is there, and you can check the link status. Because we have not plugged in this interface yet, there is a downlink status. And then you can see the bandwidth settings here. And we have now configured the IP and DNS settings for the Pneumatics device.